What's up, everybody? It's Cheddar Chess. I am super pumped because I'm about to start a Premiere series, basically teaching you guys everything that I know about Premiere. My goal for this whole series is to keep everything fast and quick and straight to the point so you guys can learn everything that I learned coming up while editing. All these videos are going to be set up kind of the same way. I'm going to go over 3 to 4 different things that you can do in order to help you gain knowledge on Premiere and how to use it. This is going to be for like straight beginners, and then we're going to build up on top of that over the course of time. And as I learn more things, then I'm going to keep adding those onto each video. Finally, the last thing I want to go over is intimidation. Don't be intimidated by Premiere. It's really easy. It takes practice just like everything else, and I'm going to be along with you guys along the entire way. So we're going to start from scratch and then build all the way up to the top, and then we'll be good. But I'm going to roll this intro and we're going to get right into what we're going to go over for this video. The first thing when you open up Premiere is you're going to click New Project and a new window is going to pop up. From there, what you want to do is make a new folder and have all your raw footage in there. And you want to save the Premiere file, well, the Premiere project file, into that same exact folder. If you don't do this, if you save the project and come back and try to reopen it and all those files aren't in the same folder as shown here, then when you come back and open up that Premiere project, the files won't load again until you go back and replace them all. So it'll save you a lot of time if you put everything in the same exact folder. In order to get your project file into the right folder, all you have to do is click Browse, find your folder, click that, and then click Choose, and then you'll open up the entire Premiere application from there. I'm uploading my footage into the Amon/Rayleigh, my brother and my friend. That folder that I have, I'm putting my Premiere file into there, and you can see it right here. All right, now we're in Premiere. Time to do some cooking and we're gonna be good. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is go up to File, go to Import, and then you're gonna go to that folder that you saved all your raw footage to, and then hit Import at the bottom right, and then all your footage will go in there. That's just one way to import footage. You can also drag all your files from your Finder or whatever it is on a PC. I don't know what they call it, but the window that has all like your desktop and your downloads and stuff. If you go to that folder, you can drag all your footage as shown here to the project folder in Premiere, and then you can start from there. That's the easiest way to import your footage. So once you get everything imported, you're going to notice that all the files that you imported at once are going to be highlighted. Now they're going to be in the project tab that's going to be in Premiere. So what you're going to want to do is click one of the videos so that one of them is highlighted gray instead of all of them, because if you try to drag them all when they're all highlighted, you're going to drag every last one of those videos onto the timeline and it's going to be chaos. You don't want that. So make sure you only click one. Importing sound is the same exact way. All you have to do is just open up like iTunes on a Mac or whatever your file folder is, and then drag whatever song that you want to drag into the project tab, or just import it like you would do regular clips. So now that we got everything finally imported, now it's time to start off with the project. So what you're going to want to do is take a clip from the project tab and drag it all the way over to the right, and that'll create an entire timeline sequence so you can start editing. Now you can take your cursor to the ending of the clip and then, you know, cut it, kind of drag it back and forth to select which portion that you want to play or not. And also you'll notice that there's 2 windows that popped up because I double clicked the video in the project tab, and that'll open up a video on the left side, and then that'll help you kind of select out portions of the clip instead of just dragging the full clip out into the timeline. So you can take that film part and then immediately just drag out the visual with no sound, or what you can do is click the sound wave next to that film strip and you can pull out the audio as well. I like my Premiere to look a certain way when I'm editing to make me more efficient when I'm editing. So you can actually kind of like maneuver different windows to be shaped in certain sizes. So all you have to do is just kind of go wherever each window kind of meets at an intersection. You can drag those back and forth to resize the timeline or the project tab or any other feature around Premiere if something doesn't like fit to your liking, or you can drag the tabs all over the programs where they fit in different places. Just do whatever works for you and whatever helps you work fastest. Finally, the last 2 things we're going to go over is 2 tools. You'll see a toolbar between the project tab and the timeline. On my computer, I actually only use really 2 of the tools on there, which is the selection tool and then the cut tool, as I'm showing you here. The shortcuts for those: selection tool is V, the cut tool is C, and you're going to use a cut tool basically just to cut clips, and then you use the selection tool to drag those portions that you cut out or whatever's left over all over the timeline as you see shown here. So you can also use a selection tool to trim clips forward or backwards or down, I don't know which direction you call it, but trim them up and down to help you maneuver them around the timeline. So that's it for this video. With these tips alone, you should be able to load everything up into Premiere, make your own videos. But I'm gonna catch you guys for video number 2. If this video helped you out, consider liking and subscribing for more content. Like I said, video 2 is gonna be coming up soon. I'll catch you guys for that. It's Cheddar Chaz. Peace.